The Ms. Foundation for Women is emerging from a very different spot than we were 3 years ago. We are a very different organization because over 2/3 of our staff are new to the Ms. Foundation. These are activists in their own lives. They are bringing their energy and their lived experiences into the work that we are doing every day. We are thrilled that our talented team is here to take us into the future, a feminist future.
I'm so proud to support the work that's happening on the ground, the work that's led by women and girls of color, the work that I know makes a difference. I couldn't think of anything else I'd rather do with my time.
Motherhood led me to this work because I believe that my son is our future. He needs to know how women should be treated and equality for our tomorrow.
I am really proud to work for an organization where I'm able to bring my full self to the work. I don't have to leave pieces of myself at home. I am a Black mother of 3 children. I have a birth story, I have an abortion story, I have a miscarriage story, I have a home birth story. All of those identities and experiences have prepared me and led me to the role that I am today.
Living as a queer, white, Jewish, trans woman heavily impacts how I show up to my work. I enjoy being in a workplace that, despite how hard the work can be sometimes, we get it done with joy.
What brings me joy is being around very positive, powerful, badass women. You would.
I've had a lot of experiences not being able to bring my full self as a Black woman who identifies as queer. When I heard about the Ms. Foundation centering women and girls of color, I felt like I could really see myself in this work that was happening.
I grew up in a single Latina household, and realizing the inequalities was what helped me realize that I need to make change.
I was born a little girl, and then I realized my big brother had a lot more going on than I was ever going to be allowed to. The birth of a baby feminist.
Growing up on the Rosebud Reservation in South Dakota, being brought up by feminist aunts who were resisting colonization and working really hard to address violence against Native women.
The Ms. Foundation is building a feminist future, not just by what we do, but by how we do the work, rooted in love and in care, and that's radical.
Ms. is building the feminist future by investing in grassroots voices.
To support the leadership of women and girls of color.
We are funding and trusting women and leaders that know their community.
Sometimes people assume that because our title is the Ms. Foundation for Women that that's where we're stopping, but instead that's where we're starting. We want to break out of the gender binary, and we want to create the most inclusive spaces that we can. So for the Ms. Foundation, it will be about raising as many dollars as we can, moving those dollars to the field, building more communities, and building our own collective power.